Hello students, welcome to my channel All-Rounder Science Tutorial. Today my video here of pressure in fluids and atmospheric pressure of thrust and Archimedes principle. Let's play the video. Pressure in fluids and atmospheric pressure. To continue this chapter in physics, first of all you have to know what is thrust. What is thrust? Thrust, a force acting normally on a surface. That is a force acting normally on a surface. Force normally on a surface. Force acting normally on a surface is called thrust. And what is thrust? Unit of the thrust. Thrust is also force. So unit is SI unit and CGS both. SI unit Newton and CGS unit Dyne. Because this is a force. Thrust is a force acting normally on the surface. Now pressure. Pressure equals to thrust by area. Thrust by area. That is the force by area. P equals to force by area. Force equals to pressure into area. That's all. Pressure unit in SI Newton per meter square. CGS Dyne per centimeter square. Okay, clear? So first two key points are thrust and pressure. Thrust normally acting force on the surface. Pressure is the thrust per unit area. So let's take a pressure in fluids by the principle of thrust and pressure. Let's take this is a vessels containing water, and these vessels there is a cylinder. Okay, and the height of this cylinder is taken as h, and the cylinder name as PQRS. So pressure, we know that pressure equals to thrust by area. Pressure equals to thrust by area. So we have to calculate the liquid pressure. First point, key point is thrust exerted on PQ. Thrust exerted on PQ. Second key points, weight of the liquid column. Weight of the liquid column. PQRS. Third key points, volume of the liquids. Volume of the liquids. So there are three key points: thrust exerted on the PQ surface, weight of the liquid column PQRS, and the volume of the liquids. And we know that If a force acting perpendicular on a surface, then also acceleration due to gravity, because every bodies have acceleration due to gravities. So volume of the liquids is also multiples with the small g. Small g has SI 9.8 Newton. So now calculate area of the liquid pressure. Now calculate liquid pressure, that is area of base, PQ, area of the base PQ, area of the base. Let's take it as a linear surface, and that is a straight line. So area of the base PQ into H into D into G. How can you find this? D, H, whatever. Density equals to mass by volume. Mass equals to density into volume, or vice versa, volume into density. So volume equals to, we know that, length into breadth into height, or volume equals to area into height. This stands for the volume and this is a D. So we can write this as a into H into D into G. Okay. Now pressure equals to thrust by area. This is the thrust. And this is also a force, because force can have a acceleration due to gravity. So force is equal to volume into density into acceleration due to gravity. So pressure equals to A into H into D into G divided by area. This area cancel. The formula is H into D into G. Now D has taken as rho. H into rho into G. So formula is H into rho into G, liquid pressure. Rho is the density, H is the height of water column, height of liquid column, G is the acceleration due to gravity. Due to gravity. Okay, let's clear the formula. Acceleration due to gravity. And in this chapter, we can also find the pressure of a vertical plane and a horizontal plane. So liquid pressure is that factor affecting the pressure at a point of a liquid. First, what are the factors affecting the liquid pressure? First key point is pressure at a point inside the liquid increase with depth. Pressure at a point inside a liquid increase with depth. Increases with depth. That means if the height of the liquid column is maximized, then the pressure also be maximized. Next key point is pressure is same at all points. Pressure is same at all points. Third key point is pressure is same in all directions. All directions. If a balloon inflated by a air, then if this balloon is pinched into four or something holes, then every holes can exert equal amount of the pressure. So pressure is same in all direction, and this is a air and this is a liquid column also behaves like a same as in the inflated balloons. Pressure at the same depth is different in different liquids. Pressure in same depth is different in different liquids. Suppose the liquid pressure of the water and the liquid pressure of the alcohol. So liquid pressure of the water is maximum than alcohols. And if you take an example, liquid pressure of the like a oil and water, oil have a maximum density, so the liquid pressure is maximum. Now we go through the Pascal's law. Pascal's law about liquid pressure. Pressure exerted anywhere in a confined liquid. Pressure exerted anywhere in a confined liquid. Confined liquid means that the liquid can be taken as an observation, that is called confined liquids. Pressure exerted anywhere in a confined liquid is transmitted equally is transmitted equally. Pressure exerted anywhere like this pressure exerted is anywhere in a confined liquid is transmitted equally and undiminished. That is, the pressure is not some equally distributed, and that some points the pressure is maximum, some point pressure is minimum. That's not. The pressure undiminished in all directions throughout the liquid. So this is a Pascal's law. In a confined liquid, pressure transmitted equally and undiminished in all directions throughout the liquid. In the liquid surface, undiminished transmitted pressure in all directions. So okay, Pascal's law. Now take an example. A boy weighing 50 kg is wearing shoes with heel of area cross section 20 centimeters square. Boy 50 kg wearing a shoes heels for which exerted force 20 which exerted sorry, the area of the cross section of this hill is area of the cross section of the hill, this is the force. Area of the cross section of the hill is 20 centimeter square. 20 centimeter square. And girl weighing 40 kg wearing a sandals with heel of area of cross section 1.5 centimeter square. So you know that girls heels is a minimum area and boys shoes heels have a maximum area. So maximum area is a pressure distributed and the minimum area pressure increased. So by the principles we can calculate this who exerted maximum pressure on the ground. For boy 50 kgf divided by 20 and that is 2.5 kgf per centimeter square. For girl 45 kgf 1.5 point can be taken as a 10 and that is a 15 3, so 30 kgf per centimeter square. So this pressure for boy and this pressure for girls. If we compare this those pressure for boys and girls also, so girl exerted P2 and boys exerted P1. Compare means ratio. So that is a 30 is to 2.5. 30 25, sorry, this is not a into, is 2. 25 by 10. 5 5 are 25, 5 6 are 30. 10 6 are 60 is to 5. 5 is cancel out. So 60 is to 1. Oh, cancel. Sorry. 5 5 are 25. 5 6 are 5 5 are 25. 5 6 are 30. Now this 5 cancel. 5 2 are 10. So answer is, if you can also be calculate this by easy calculation. 30 is to 25 by 10. If you get a LCM, then 10 is a LCM. So there is a 300 is to 25. Now calculate 5 6 are 30 is to 5 5 are 25. 5 12 are 60. 5 1 are 5. So 12 times more pressure than boys. So girl exerted 12 times more pressure than boys. Next question is, at what depth below the surface of the water will pressure be equal to the twice of the atmospheric pressure? If the atmospheric pressure is 10 Newton per centimeter square, density of the water is given and the acceleration due to gravity also given. Okay, we can write this as a to view for an atmospheric pressure. You always want to know that atmospheric pressure is there and H rho g also there. Now the atmospheric pressure is the two times. This question is first. I have to reading again. At what depth below the surface of water? At what depth below the surface of water will pressure be equals to the twice the atmospheric pressure? Twice the atmospheric pressure. Atmospheric pressure is taken as P0, ATM pressure. Twice the atmosphere pressure. Now the given is P0 equals to P0 value is 10 Newton per centimeter square. If P0 is given as 10 Newton per centimeter square, so you can first calculate this centimeter square into meter square because it can be converted into SI unit. So 10 Newton divided by centimeter square, and that is a 1 centimeter square. So you get 10 to the power 5. 10 to the power 5 Newton per meter square. How can these calculations? 10 Newton by centimeter square, 10 Newton 1 centimeter to meter, and that is divided by 100. Here is a centimeter square, so divided by also 1 by 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 zeros. 10 Newton divided by 1 by 10 to the power 4. 10 to the power 4 when go to the upper side, 10 to the power 1 and 10 to the power 4. As the algebraic calculations, the base same, the power will be added. Newton, this changes into meters square, Newton per meter square. So 10 to the power 5 Newton per meter square. Okay. I also calculate this to clear your views. Now, density is 1000 kg per meter cube and acceleration due to gravity. Density is 1000 kg per meter cube. This is also SI unit. Acceleration due to gravity 9.8 meter per second. 9.8 meter per second. Or 9 if taken as a CGS unit, 981 meter. This is a centimeter per second. So 1000 kg per meter cube and 9.8 meter per second is there. Now you calculate rho 0 equals to H rho g. We have to find out the height of the water column. So H equals to rho 0 divided by rho g. Rho 0 is the atmospheric pressure. So atmospheric pressure is 10 to the power 5 and divided by density into g, that is 1000 into 9.8. We get the answer as 10.2 meter. So on the surface of the 10.2 meter, atmospheric pressure is same. If it is below the surface, if it is that is inside the liquids, that atmospheric pressure is two times. And that means when we surface of the water, atmospheric pressure height 10.2 meter of the surface of the water, then the atmospheric pressure is same. That is a P0. If this height goes to the below level of the water, then the atmospheric pressure is two times. Okay, clear? Now take another numericals. Let's take a figure. This is a figure, and a cube is immersed in this figure, 20 centimeter, and the cube is 15 centimeter. If uh, the question is, the figure shows a cube of each side 15 centimeter immersed in a tub containing water of density 10 to the power 3 kg per meter cube. So density of water 10 to the power 3 kg per meter cube. You can also take this 1000 kg per meter cube density of the water. So this cube, this is a cube. See, cube immersed in a tub. Tub means tub, tub containing water, obviously. Tub containing water, immersed in a liquid or water, and the density of the water is 1000 kg per meter cube, such that its top surface is 20 centimeter below the free surface of the water. So cube is immersed, so top surface is 20 centimeter from the surface of the water. Calculate the pressure at the top of the cube. First question is, calculate the pressure of the top surface of the cube. Top surface, calculate the pressure. The pressure, we know that, again have to calculate pressure calculation, and that is the atmospheric pressure also, H rho G. Atmospheric pressure is 1000 kg per meter cube plus H, and that is a 20 centimeter, but 20 centimeter is CGS unit, so 20 centimeter changes into 20 divided by 100, and that is 0.2 meter. 15 centimeter also changes, that is a 15 divided by 100, 0.15 meter. So here we can write height of these below levels, and that is a 0.2 within bracket density of the cube, density of the water 10 to the power 3, that is 1000, and the acceleration due to gravity 9.8. We get the answer as 1.0196 into 10 to the power 5 Pascal. So on the surface of the cube at a 20 centimeter depth, the pressure is 1.0196 into 10 to the power 5 Pascal. Now question number 2. Question number 2 is pressure at the bottom of the cube. Pressure at the bottom of the cube. I have to mean that 20 centimeter below the liquid surface there is a cube, so this is a 20 centimeter. If it is at the bottom of the cube, that is 15 centimeter is also added. 20 plus 15, that is a 35 centimeter. When it is converted in as a meter, that is a 0.35 meter. 0.2 plus 0.15, 0.35 meter. So first let's take out a P2 at the bottom, because of pressure on the surface of the cube is as a P1. Pressure at the bottom of the cube is a P2. So P2 equals to P0 plus again H rho G. P0 is a atmospheric pressure here is a 1000. Atmospheric pressure is atmospheric pressure is here 10 to the power 5. 10 to the power 5. 10 to the power 5 atmospheric pressure, 10 to the power 5 plus 0.35 plus density is 1000 and 9.8 also. Sorry, my mistake. Atmospheric pressure I have to write 1000, but it is 10 to the power 5. 10 to the power 5 because in the first calculations we have to calculate that 10 to the power 5 Newton per meter square is the atmospheric pressure. So 10 to the power 5 is there, 10 to the power 5 is there. Now you have to calculate by your calculator, that is a 1.0196 10 to the power 5 pascals. By this calculation we have get the answer is 1.0343 by calculator 10 to the power 5 Pascal. So Pascal is the unit of the pressure. 1 Newton meter square, 1 Newton meter square per meter square equals to 1 pascals. Let's take 1 Newton per meter square equals to 1 pascal. So resultant pressure P2 minus P1. P2 minus P1 is the resultant pressure. You can get the ideas 10 to the power 5 and multiplications by calculations. Now I have to rub this to clear your views. So resultant pressure equals to 1.0343 into 10 to the power 5 minus 1.0196 into 10 to the power 5. If it taken as a 10 to the power 5 common, then 1.0343 minus 1.0196. This calculation takes place by this way. So after subtractions we get the answer 1.47. You can change this answer as a 1.47 into 10 to the power 5 resultant pressure. So again Pascal. Okay, clear? And in this chapter also the pistons is there. Let's take a pistons. Both are the liquids. So there is two types of piston P1 and a piston P2. So if the force exerted on the piston P1, then the liquids transmitted through these lines and goes upwards. And that the formula is F1 by A1 equals to F2 by A2. This is also a pressure formula, because pressure equals to force by area or thrust by area. So for first piston F1 by A1 and for second piston F2 by A2. So F1 by A1 equals to F2 by A2. When it is a balanced, then this formula has to be taken. But if this pressure is increases, then the liquid goes to the sides and upwards movements takes place. Application of this, this is also called hydraulic press. Hydraulic press applications mainly depend on the Pascal's principle. Hydraulic press is applicable, like you in a garage. You know that for car washing, the car is goes to the upwards by pressing some switches, and these switches can take as a pressures, and that is a hydraulic pressure. This switch can exert some amount of pressures in some areas, and this transmitted through the liquids, and by this pressure car is goes to the upwards. So now you have to you have a easy calculation. So pressure equals to force by area, and if you get anything's pressure calculations, you obviously add atmospheric pressure with this pressure. Now Archimedes principle of thrust. What is of thrust? This is also a thrust. Of thrust, the upward force exerted on a body when it is submerged in a liquid. You will notice that if we hold your hands in a tub of containing waters, then the water exerted pressure on your hands. If you hold on a mug on a tub containing water, then the pressure exerted on by the water upwardly to the mug. So same thing, upward pressure is called upthrust. And upthrust formula is volume into rho into G. The formula of the liquid pressure is H into rho into G. Here is a V. And if you know that if an object is immersed in a liquid, same amount of the liquid goes upwardly and displaced. So the water displaced by a body is equals to its weight or volume. Archimedes principle is that when a body is immersed partially or completely in a liquid, it experiences an upthrust. When a body immersed partially or completely in a liquid, it experiences an upthrust, which is equals to the weight of the liquid displaced. Weight of the liquid displaced is take. So Archimedes principle is that when a body partially or fully immersed in a liquid, it experiences an upthrust. That means upward force to take over the body, and which is equals to the liquid displaced. Today video is now end of the process. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe.